Hey, how you doing? This is Nathaniel Tice from Muscle Activation of Arizona. I've got a young man here who'd like to tell you about his experience with MAT, what it's done for him, how it's helped. So without further ado, Will, I'll give you the floor and let you take it from here.
Thanks. When I when I first came to see Nate, I pretty much couldn't walk as a result of a back injury that I sustained at a fire academy. Um, After the academy, I went with surgery, so I had a cystectomy, L5S1, and never really recovered from it. So I tried everything. I tried physical therapy, I tried chiropractic, um, for years and years and fought it, and pretty much to no avail. Finally, I tried acupuncture on my back after a number of years, and that didn't really do anything either, but that was sort of what led me to Nate. The acupuncturist told me, you need, MAT. I didn't even know what the heck it was, so what she did was she looked up an MAT specialist by my zip code, and my girlfriend actually called Nate and set up an appointment for me, which of course I was skeptical because I said, if modern medical technology and chiropractic and acupuncture and physical therapy and everything that I had been taught to believe would help me hadn't helped me yet, how could this be any different? At the time I came in, like I said, I could barely walk. It would take me 15 to 20 minutes to even get out of bed in the morning. Exercise was out of the question. I was about 50 to 60 pounds overweight, in the worst shape of my life. Obviously depressed about the whole thing. And once I got started with Nate, things started to improve almost immediately. I was getting a range of motion back. My pain was reduced. I slept better at night. I felt better throughout my work day. I could sit for longer periods of time without extreme pain. And he basically built me up into, to a point where I was functional. I could start actually exercising again, which had been a major component of my life and my well-being forever, for my entire adult life. About halfway through our MAT rehab, if you will, I was involved in a car accident, totaled my truck. I had somebody make a left-hand turn in front of me, and I hit him almost head-on. Basically took the door crank or the window crank off of the door with my left knee, and then strained my my right wrist tremendously. Airbag deployed. Had to go to the ER. They put a cervical collar on me and put me in the ambulance. I didn't have any breaks or major injuries, but needless to say, I could barely walk again, which was a tremendous setback for me, considering where we got from the day that I came in. I called Nate. I said, "Hey, I got some bad news. Here's what happened." And they said, "I'm in such bad shape right now. Is it even a good idea to come in?" He said, "Yeah, come in. Obviously, we can't, do what we have been doing, but I can definitely help you recover quicker." About 2 sessions later, I was at about 75 to 80%, which was shocking to me because I could barely get off my couch after the accident. Since then, we've made tremendous leaps and bounds. In the best shape of my life. I'm in better shape now than when I was 20 years old. I've actually passed physical fitness qualifier, and I'm getting ready to attend basic training for the military, which I never thought would have been possible after the injuries that I sustained. It's been pretty miraculous, and the only thing that I've really changed is coming to see Nate and taking his advice. And there, he's made some tweaks to the program. He's given me some dieting advice and exercise advice, what to do, what not to do, how to prepare myself to avoid injury with the rigorous exercise that I've been engaged in and the rigorous exercise that I'm about to engage in. Just some tips and stuff. But I mean, long story short, I went from sustaining the most traumatic injury that I've ever had in my entire life, which put me into the worst physical state I've ever been in my entire life. And the turnaround has taken a dramatically short amount of time. And I mean, I can't tell you. The guy basically gave me my life back, is what it is. and I'm about to do some things now that I would have never thought possible, even when I was, at the fire academy, because I wasn't even in as good a physical shape as I am now. So, I mean, if that's not a testament to, what he can do and what you can do if you stick with the program and really actually work it, I don't know what is.
Awesome, brother. Sounds great. I appreciate you.
Thanks.